All right, let's put this into perspective. Yesterday's news um, really wasn't that important, in my opinion. You know, to get this rally and this spike as we did yesterday, and this volume, which was then all pretty much sold out on the downside. Um, how much new money came into the markets yesterday? I don't really think too much, in my opinion. Um, the reason we had this spike was pretty much at the um, they were talking about the possibility, and I'm going to put quotation marks over possibility of removing the tariffs with China. Now, listen, that would be fantastic for the GDP of both China and our country. Um, Great for both of our markets, but they said the possibility. This isn't a confirmed thing just yet. So this market moved yesterday on complete speculation. There wasn't anything behind it. They just were talking about the possibility. Now, to me, that looks like a pump and dump. And if we look at the action yesterday, sure as hell, pump and dump. This market got pumped and it got sold off pretty heavily right after. So one of the key things about that yesterday is that we still held the top of this range. This market was sort of looking stale, but was getting our upsides. The volume has really slowed down if you go to the daily. Pretty weak volume as we had this nice uptrend, but we are breaking into the bottom of this range here. We did break this 260, this is the 259.60, and then even this bottom level here at 262.25. We are breaking into that, especially pre-market now. We're chilling at about 264.25. Um, so we are pushing into this range here. Like I've been saying, the MACD is a bit overextended. It's going to really take one day for one of these levels to reject or one of these key supports to break, and we might see a change in momentum. Um, with that being said, we have two pretty decent sized upside targets I wanted to focus on in today's session. This line here, which is going to be resistance from these few candles, you'll see where they line up on the daily. This is the 264.46 range. And then if you scope that out, there's really not much resistance in here until about this next line, which is 267.14. Um, with that being said, there's room on the upside still as long as our indicators are supporting that. We are still in an uptrend. Um, I wanted to look at the weekly chart for you guys real quick. We are trying to get above these EMAs. And the MACD has obviously been curling since that bottom, but these moving averages are going to be tough. If we do have a strong day today and do close above this 13 EMA, which is on top, we might be able to see, an open of the next candle above these moving averages, which would be key. But that's going to be tough in my opinion. Sometimes this 13 EMA holds this down, holds this price down. So we'll see how that works out today. I mean, Fridays are usually, at the end of the day, it's usually a clear direction. So we'll look for some open morning volatility. We haven't really had that volatility in the past few days, so we'll see how that plays out. But I'm gonna look at the break of this pre-market, range right here. This might be able to provide us with some sort of, upside moves. We are above yesterday's highs. This could look for a support level. It has held the support pre-market, so that did get bought up. I think it's likely we see another quick push of momentum, at least until one of our resistance levels. But with that being said, we are, still in this overextended range. If we're looking for that pullback, I mean, it's impossible to time tops and bottoms, but just know that that's there. We are in a clear uptrend. And we do have some upside targets still left to take out. So we'll see how that plays out. I wanted to go over Intel still because we are still hanging behind these resistance levels. I know a few of you were trading this after I alerted it or alerted that I was trading it. We are still rejecting these levels. It has looked weak compared to the SPY and the overall market. A pretty weak candle on the weekly so far. So we'll see where this wants to close. Um, like I said, the moving average is hanging out right about 49.05 for the 200 day. I don't have the 200 day on my screen, but that's what we're looking at. So, as long as we have a quick little, focus on our minds of what's going on, we could stay, organized with our trading and know what's going on. So I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys this morning and, get that underway. Thanks for watching.